Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about the NASDAQ. Just wanted to give you a quick update after our, after we had some price action today and yesterday after our last update, just to highlight, okay, did anything change? What's the latest update? What are the chances, or is there still a chance for a more direct breakout to the upside? And what's the likelihood? What are the levels that need to hold, and so on? So what are the two wave counts that we have here on the chart? You see basically the price action since the October low. And there are two main wave counts that I'm following. In the first one, this is the white wave count, which is going to be decided very soon going to be decided which of these wave counts is going to play out. Yellow, which is more directly bullish, or the white count, which is also bullish, but gives us a deeper pullback. So very difficult to say. The SPX ES charts rather at the moment suggest direct continuation, but it's not that I have a strong leaning at the moment. It will probably be decided in the coming sessions tomorrow or so, depending on in which direction we are breaking out. But on this chart, the white count suggests that we formed a larger A wave into the December highs. This is now a B wave pullback, A, B, but we would now need to break down for a C wave. And then in this yellow area, we can watch for a low, and it would likely be a substantial low and a great setup for another 5-wave rally into, maybe the end of the first quarter or so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if we talk about targets, I mean, it will depend on how low the B wave goes, but I'd say possibly sort of 19,000 roughly for a C wave rally. So that's one scenario. In this scenario, we need to break down. We're going to take a look at the levels, the relevant levels, in a minute. In the other count, which is more directly bullish, we have the A wave in a different location and the B wave as well. And the C wave is basically unfolding already. All of this was a wave 1, then a 2, wave 3 could have started, 4, 5. In this scenario, we would not break below last Friday's low anymore. And that's the key level that will decide between the two scenarios. I think it's important to mention that at the moment, both counts are bullish. That will only change should we see the value drop substantially below 15,224. It's the golden ratio of the rally of the October lows. There is still a 78.6 retracement level that's acceptable as support for a B wave in this scenario and context. That's at 14,739. Now a break below that would indicate something much more bearish. Maybe even a long-term bear market. But that's not what I'm primarily watching for right now. Okay, so looking at the shorter time frame, it's very simple. How can we decide between yellow and white? Unfortunately, the move to the upside can be counted as a 5-wave move as well as a 3-wave move. That's a bit of a problem there. It literally depends on, do we hold last Friday's low? So it's very simple for anybody who's looking for higher, could just set a stop below that low. What needs to happen? So in the yellow count, this would have been a wave 1, this rally of the Friday low to basically yesterday's high. And now we could be in the wave 2. Could the wave 2 be over? Yes, but it would be a very shallow wave 2. So a support area based on the latest high for a wave 2 would be between, let's add the 38.2. So basically we've touched the 38.2 retracement level. But that's often only a target for an A wave. So it's very much possible that we see A, B, C, okay, in a more extended wave 2. But again, if we break out now to the upside above the last high here, which was at 17,050, then we're already likely in the third wave. So condition for this yellow count to play out is needs to hold the Friday low, but it's already a warning if there's a break below the 78.6 retracement. That's at 16,490. So that's normally my key level. It's also a bit closer, a bit nearer, and will provide an earlier warning. And as soon as we break out to the upside above the last high, that would be a strong suggestion that the third wave is unfolding. For now, it's looking a little bit more as if the C wave to the downside here is playing out. Yeah, but ultimately the 16,490 level is the key level. And yeah, on the flip side, if that level breaks, we're likely in the white count. I mean, in the yellow scenario, if I count the move of the Friday low as a 5-wave move, the 5th wave was very, very much extended. And that gives it this ABC look. So again, I don't have a very strong leaning. It literally depends on the level. And yeah, above support, bullish. Below support, also bullish, but short-term bearish for a C wave to the downside. And if this C wave was already unfolding, then we can use the Fibonacci extensions to also add a target. Now, it might be a little bit premature to really tell you where it might land because we haven't even broken below support, but just for info, we might be looking at, so obviously we take the length of the A wave, then we go to the B wave to measure a target for wave C. The 100% extension takes it to 16,241, so it might be shallow overall, yeah, but obviously a C wave can extend a little, so wouldn't be unusual for a C wave, for example, to reach the 1.618 extension, which would target 15,756. Now also don't forget that this ABC could just be part of a larger A wave, for example, and then we get a B and then a C, but it's a bit too early to really talk about that. We first need to see, is the white count unfolding? And to make that more likely and to get confirmation, I need to see that break below 16,490. That's my update about the NASDAQ. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily video updates about the SPX, S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, and we also include the NASDAQ regularly, then yeah, check out our S&P 500 and stock service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.